Eddie Hearn, the main man, we've got you at last.
It's a bit loud in here. Are you enjoying yourself? I see you on the Peroni.
Absolutely, well, it's a free bar already.
Yeah, good. We've got the speeches out of the way. You know, I was under a bit of pressure there, but it's all good. Great night in here. Looking forward to Saturday night.
You've got some names in the building, Eddie?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a huge turnout here tonight. A lot of cool people, half of which I've heard of, half of which my kids have told me are absolutely massive. But it's good, you know, we just wanted to say we're coming. You know, we're coming this Saturday on Fight Camp, we're coming on Dazn, and this is the start of something really big.
The headline or the moniker that it's going by is game changed.
Yeah.
What's going to change?
Everything's going to change, you know, in terms of the fights we're putting on, value to customers. You know, how many times have you said to me, I've got to ask you, Eddie, the fans are asking about this pay-per-view, it's £19.95, and I feel like I've given value over the years, but this is a different kind of value. This is something I feel that we've created from all the feedback we've had over the years, right? Yeah. We get the chance to shape the production how we want to shape it, shape the presentation, shape the commentary, exactly how we want to do it. So I feel like everything that I've taken in over the years, I'm actually moulding for you. So there'll be things you don't like, there'll be things that might not go right on Saturday, but we're here to represent you and to give you back what we feel you want. So enjoy it. It's $1.99 right now. It's a steal of the century. That price will go up, but I know what it's going to, and you'll still be happy. This is a massive project. This isn't about the next 2 or 3 months. This is about the next 5 years, and we can't wait. You know,
Just come outside to continue, Eddie. It's a bit loud in there.
Yes.
Eddie, you said that you know the price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Have you got any idea? Is it under a tenner?
It's for them to say. I'll get in trouble if I say too much, but what I will tell you is you'll be very happy with that. So, you know, of course, everyone says, well, we know it's not going to stay at $1.99, of course. Yeah. But by the way, it is at the moment, so enjoy it for Fight Camp. Yeah. And you know, there'll be an announcement of that in due course. There's a big September coming up in the UK and globally. We've got our October 9th show, which we'll announce this Saturday at Fight Camp. It's another banger. And, you know, like I said, this isn't a 2-month project. This is a 5-year project, and we're going to explode globally. And these guys, I think sometimes in boxing, you know, boxing's funny. It's almost like playground stuff sometimes. You know, I've had people come to me and say, oh, I've heard that, you know, Dazn won't be around after 6 months. I'm like, funnily enough, they said that in America 4 years ago. Like, do you realise the size of this business? Wait till you see other news dropping soon about this, you know, and you know, people talk about our move from Sky and, oh, it's a big move, massive move. Yeah. We didn't need to make that move, right? There was no reason. We turned down multiple offers from Sky because this is a different kind of level. This is a different kind of vision. And you'll see, you know, you're going to see it over the next, like I said, months, years. It's a massive opportunity for us, for boxing and our fighters.
Can I ask on a personal level, Eddie, how much does this depend on you and Brand Hearn? Because you've lost the juggernaut of Sky Sports News and that promotion, and obviously you're doing a lot of things in-house, but you are the figurehead, really, aren't you?
That's one of the reasons that I've built that brand, if you like, of Matchroom and myself over the years to be able to do that. There's partnerships, you know, we've got a big new partnership with Instagram and Facebook. There's another partnership will be announced this week with a major broadcaster that will be pushing content on, you know, but we realise that we live in a different age now. You know, if you look at the Sky Sports News viewing figures, it's a very powerful platform and tool, but, you know, we can hit those numbers elsewhere by other means. We do have to be clever, you know, and Sky have been a tremendous partner. But I just think things are changing, you know, the way people are digesting content is changing. Streaming is the future, and these guys are right at the forefront of it. They're so bright, and I trust them with our future for boxing. And also, we live in a world where fighters, I see one of them over there, Lawrence Atoli, everyone wants more money. Yeah. So we have by far the biggest budget in boxing. So that's ultimately what our fighters want, and we can give them financial exposure. We can give them, you know, real-time profile. We can give them exposure through many different outlets, including our outlet as well. But we can give them the opportunity to fight globally and to push their career in the right direction. So we're in a great place.
Can I ask one more on Dazn?
Sure.
You spoke about sharing the content elsewhere. Is that going to be some free-to-air stuff?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
But I want to wait for that announcement because it's been in the works for a while now, and it's really exciting. So hopefully we get that announcement away before Fight Camp.
Lovely. Can we talk about Fight Camp?
Yeah.
Starts on Saturday.
Yeah.
Conor Benn's headlining, but there's some crackers already, isn't there?
I mean, look, I know that you're always, with fight fans, you're always fighting a losing battle, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? But on Saturday, for example, on Saturday, for example, you look at that card and you go, okay, Sandy Ryan's professional debut, Yildirim against Cullen, which is an absolute banger, by the way. That's before we even go on the main broadcast. You've got Campbell Hatton, you've got Anthony Fowler against Rico Muller, you've got Kanzu against Lee Wood. Tremendous fight for the world featherweight title. You've got Chris Billham-Smith against Tommy McCarthy, British Commonwealth European title. You've got Conor Benn, one of the biggest stars in boxing right now, against Granados. Like, you know, this is a massive, massive card. And of course, week 2, you have Kid Galahad against Jazza Dickens. Can't wait for that fight. Domestic World Championship fight. Boatsy against Bolotniks is a banger in week 3. So this is just a little taste of what we got coming.
Magic. Obviously, I can't have you here already with this opportunity without talking about the heavyweight scene. I don't know if you saw, we spoke to Alex Krasiuk last week.
Yeah.
He said Alexander Usyk beats Anthony Joshua 500% guaranteed. Can you respond to that?
We'll see. I think it's a real fight. Yeah. Listen, I love Alex Krasiuk. He's a good friend of mine, and Usyk's a tremendous fighter. I just believe AJ's the best heavyweight in the world. To be honest about this fight, like, I know everyone was really disappointed about the Fury fight falling through, as was I. But I can't believe the size of this fight. Like, it is huge. This is tracking to some huge pay-per-view numbers. We're going to sell out Spurs on the first day. This is a tremendous fight, and I have to applaud AJ. He's a throwback fighter. I keep saying, look at the resume. Dillian White, Charles Martin, Vladimir Klitschko, I mean before that, Eric Molina, Dominic Brazil, Takam, Josie Parker, Povetkin, Ruiz, Pulev, Usyk. That's consecutive, right? There's no easy touches in there.
Do you think he's got the best CV of all the heavyweights?
Oh, come on. Like, listen, I know people like love to hate on the success of AJ, and let's be honest, who has a resume like Anthony Joshua in heavyweight boxing? It's not even comparable. You want to talk about Tyson Fury's resume? It's 2 fights. Or 2 fighters. It's Vladimir Klitschko and it's Deontay Wilder, who might not even be that good. So, like, Dillian White's got a much better resume than Tyson Fury. Across the board. But, look, AJ deserves the respect. Once again, all I'm saying is, Usyk is on the pound for pound list, right? So when AJ beats him, let's make sure we stick Anthony Joshua on that pound for pound list. You're a great fighter.
And it's a win. You're convinced it's a win, Eddie?
I believe he wins. I believe it's a very tough fight, but I believe he knocks him out.
We saw today that Fury, AJ, possibly February. But I saw your comment.
They said, if that fight was going to happen, when would you expect that fight to happen? I said probably February. Next thing, it's on every headline, on every outlet. Fury Joshua. So look, there's no discussions, there's no talks. Right now, it's about winning those fights and going from there.
I saw you said that you'd wasted 6 months of your life trying to set that up. Was it that frustrating?
Yeah, very frustrating, because I felt a duty to Anthony Joshua to deliver him that undisputed fight. That's what we've always dreamt of doing, and I felt I had it. They told me I couldn't have it. I didn't get any support, but I cracked on. I got the deal done, and it was taken away from us. No problem. Hearn was mugged off, whatever, it doesn't matter. I worked my hardest, I couldn't have done any more, and it didn't happen. We wake up, we go back to work, we move on.
And can you take the criticism of certain quarters? Because Bob Arum's had a few words about you.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about Bob Arum. I don't give a fuck about criticism. I wake up in the morning, I look myself in the mirror, and I do the best I can do every single day. If you do that, there can be no criticism, there can be no disappointment, there can be no regrets. And that goes for every single individual on this earth. Right? As long as you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I've done the best I could do. And in that instance, I did absolutely everything I could do. So, I walk in peace. And ultimately, these people, the bitterness of some people, it don't matter, it lives with them. For me, clean hearts win, we move on, we keep doing what we're doing, we work as hard as we can, and we do what we love.
Good man. Eddie, very last one, I promise. I have to ask a question for the region. Obviously, our boy Lewis got beat last time out. The worry is that you'll not be bringing Matchroom back up to the area.
And we'll be in the North East for a long, long time. Right now, you're in a situation where there's a lot of outlets looking for fighters. Some fighters will have better opportunities with other outlets. Lewis Ritson is a guy we will always back 100%. I'm sure there'll be opportunities for us at Matchroom. If it's not a Matchroom, it'll be on Sky or Channel 5. He's a fan-friendly fighter. We'd love to work with him again. I think there's big opportunities, and he'll be back for sure.
Eddie Hearn, it's been a year, but it's absolutely delightful. It has,
wow.
I know we've been in touch since then,
but you're an absolute star.
Eddie Hearn, thanks for your time.
Cheers, mate.